Sagittarius, a very warm welcome. My name's Drew. This is Modern Tarot. For those of you new, welcome. And those of you returning, welcome back. So, Sag, this is all about the first 2 weeks of March. What's around you, what to watch out for, and some positive messages. So, Sagittarius, one more shuffle, guys. I'm going to get straight into this reading. They're quick readings. They're just the first 2 weeks of March, okay? So, Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay, I'm not going to even go there just yet. All right, so the center of the reading, guys, is Six of Swords in reverse. Some of you guys, you might have travel delays. Some of you might be stuck and you feel that you can't move on from something, whatever that might be. It could be work. You could be stuck in a job or something like that. And, Sagittarius energy wants to keep going, The challenge, all right, you want to avoid a tower moment. Interesting reading so far. Look, we've got so many cards of travel here, and I know that you guys are the travelers of the zodiac. We've got the Chariot in reverse, guys. The reason why it's all happening. So it's like a lack of movement, but you can't really move away from it. But at the same time, you want to avoid a tower moment. In the recent past, all right, you might have been feeling a little bit stuck, Sagittarius. It's almost like something around you the first couple of weeks of March might be dampening your need for discovery or holding back your need for discovery, and that's the worst thing you can do to a Sagittarius person, cut off their sense of adventure. So many cards. I don't know whether a lot of you might be planning traveling this year. Like, I'm not talking about serious travel. We got the World here. You might be focused on an ending, right? But where there's an ending, there's a beginning. But some of you might be really looking at traveling, all right? And it might be a focus of yours throughout March about future upcoming travels. What you don't see coming towards you, you've got the King of Cups in reverse, okay? This could be, just watch your emotions, Sagittarius. Like I say, there's nothing worse for a Sagittarius person, a Sagittarian, to be cut off from their sense of adventure and their fire to learn information, to experience different cultures and all these kind of things, all right? And it might do a number on your emotions, okay? It might be feeling a little bit trapped throughout the first 2 weeks, but it's only 2 weeks, guys, all right? Look, your energetic field, all right? Knight of Cups. I mean, you're still there. You're still romantic. You're still charming. Bit of a poet, Sag, throughout the first 2 weeks. So, yeah, it might be feeling a little bit philosophical about the whole thing. You might have an internal mantra which is going, is what it is, that kind of thing. But deep down inside, you're kind of like a little bit cheesed off that your plans or your need for adventure might be like stifled a little bit, okay? Just comes as a warning. Outside influences, yeah, it's disappointing for you. Whatever this might be, something not moving ahead, or something you guys, you don't want to move on from something, but at the same time, you're kind of like dreading that if I stay, it's almost like the song Freebird by Lynyrd Skynyrd, if I stay here, things would never be the same. Very Lynyrd Skynyrd kind of energy coming from this reading really right now. So you might be a bit disappointed at lack of movement. All right, and you're fearing, we got the Ace of Pentacles here. So some of you guys might be, when you kind of like feel that there's something else out there for you, but you can't really take action on it throughout March. And it's like you might be thinking that you're missing an opportunity here, all right? So like a bit of FOMO, does that make sense? So it's like, I was just about to say, you might be in two minds. And look, the Two of Swords comes out. Can't make this shit up on Modern Tarot. So this is like being a little bit stuck. Which way do I go? And you're blindfolded by the choice, And yet behind there's this ocean and a distant land. So it seems to me that just watch your moods and your emotions throughout the first 2 weeks of March, guys. You might be experiencing a little bit of FOMO and what else is out there. And yet you're stuck in situations that, things can't move forward for you. Due to work, due to life, many things going down, all right? So let me clarify now. Why is the Six of Swords here in reverse, right? As the center of this reading, Sag. And remember I said that's like not being able to move away or not being able to move on. Let's have a look. Why is the Six of Swords here? Some of you guys, This reading really talks about you feeling trapped, and I really think it's just Sagittarian energy of need for discovery, travel, and new adventures, and new people, places, and things. Um, you're feeling trapped, all right? So you might feel a little bit anxious, or it's not the right word actually, anxious. You might feel a little bit almost like island fever. Does that make sense? You want to get off the island, but you can't. Okay. Yeah, you don't want to make any rash decisions. Okay. The challenge is the tower. You want to avoid tower moments, and you don't want to make any wrong decisions. And it really might be island fever. You got to keep it in check. And even though things aren't moving forward for you, Sagittarius, you just need to, kind of really work on having a little bit of patience. All right. Some of you guys, just for some of you, it's not a personal reading. Some of you guys are finding it hard to move on from somebody that's a bit non-committal, or things weren't going to the next level. Just for some of you, okay? All right. In the recent past, all right, some of you might be a little bit stuck around an offer of love, the Ace of Cups. It's beautiful, but it's almost like that scenario, of not cabin fever, but some of it might be cabin fever. For some of you might be living with people, and you're just missing a little bit of freedom, and that freedom to adventure without taking anyone else into consideration. But it really is a case of you kind of like a bit of stuckness and a bit of FOMO. Okay, so your focus, guys, is the world. This is like endings, and then like the sun in reverse. So some of you guys, you might not be feeling that happy that you can't travel, or it's just not the time to do it, and you're kind of like wondering what's out there, and am I going to miss out on some great opportunities here? All right. What you don't see coming towards you is, your emotions might be a little bit out of whack due to stuckness. The Two of Swords has come out again for you, Sag, and it really is about you're wanting to free yourself to have a sense of adventure in your life, but you might be at a bit of a crossroads. But look, you're using your intuition. Your energetic field is, you're still charming, you're still romantic, you're still a bit of a poet, and you're highly intuitive. Okay. So some of you guys, there might be a call, you might feel a calling to do something, but you can't do it. And, you want to do it with the Knight of Cups, and that's your energetic field. Yeah, look, it's another bit of disappointment. Some of you can't fly. You want to fly. You want to really think about booking plane tickets and all this kind of thing for future adventures. And you're a bit disappointed that you can't do it. So it seems to me, it's only 2 weeks, guys. Remember, everything can change. In your fears, you're fearing that you might miss out on an opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles here, and then we've got the Four of Cups in reverse. Yeah, it's a fear of yours. Some kind of opportunity might be offered to somebody else. It might be a bit of FOMO, guys. I think that's the title of this video, FOMO. And this kind of like does a number on you, Sagittarius. That dampening of your fire, your need to explore. You find the whole thing a little bit heartbreaking. All right, getting inside the mind of a Sagittarius. You guys, you're kind of like gregarious, batshit crazy sometimes. But once you love, you're in it to win it. Once someone's captured a Sagittarius heart. But yeah, I think it might do a number on you. The first 2 weeks of March that you can't take action on. Some of you, a lot of you, will be travel plans throughout the year. You haven't got the money, or timing is off. These kind of things. For some of you guys, new love might be on the horizon. The first 2 weeks of March, new love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Some of you guys, this might be you've met someone overseas and you can't travel to see them, and you'd really like to, and you feel that, damn, are they just gonna give this opportunity to someone else? So some of you might fear missing out on what you might see as an Ace of Cups, like a special kind of a bond, and a brand new offering of love. All right, just for some of you guys. If you're a song Sag, the first 2 weeks of March, All right. Lyrics might mean something. The band might mean something. The title. If you're a song, I wouldn't be surprised if Freebird comes out by Lynyrd Skynyrd. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? Unchain My Heart by Joe Cocker. So some of you guys, you might be really missing out on someone that possibly overseas, and it's kind of like you're stuck. You can't move to travel to see them, and as a part of you who go, I just want to unstick myself from the heartbreak of not being able to move forward with this connection due to life getting in the way, jobs, these kind of things, all right? Money. Unchain My Heart. So look, Sag, that's about it. I'm going to take one of these, right? Something to leave you with, like a positive mantra that you could think about throughout the first 2 weeks of March. Something that might mean something to you, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, first 2 weeks of March. Wealth, money is on its way to you. Think thoughts of abundance. Came out in reverse. And I think it really is a lot of you might have great travel plans, for this year. And you're struggling to, get the finances together to really fulfill your dreams and your need for adventure. But it's only 2 weeks. Everything can change, guys. All right. So, try to stay positive and, work on your abundance, attracting that, the means to support your life, and your aspirations and dreams. Let's have a look. One of these, Sagittarius, something to take away. Service. I feel good when I can help others. All right. Some of you might not, because you are, very much in your thoughts about traveling and all that, you might not be available to other people because it came out in reverse, that card. So people might see you as like a little bit distant and not so available to them because you've got things on your mind. All right. So, be patient with yourselves and certainly, people that have known you for quite some time, they need to have a little bit of patience that Sagittarius is going through a little bit of FOMO right now. All right. One of these to take away, something to work on, something to think about, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Intuition. Okay. Trust, insight, awareness, and guidance. All right. So use your intuition. All right. Remember, you're down here, your energetic field, your intuition might be really heightened throughout the first 2 weeks of March. All right. So, pay attention to it. If something's off, it probably is. Maybe there's a reason why you're not traveling, and maybe your intuition has something to tell you about the reasons why that might be happening, as opposed to, letting it make you unhappy that you can't go just yet. Maybe there's a reason why you should be stuck in this particular place because there's something else there that you haven't considered. All right. So use your intuition, Sagittarius. So look, my name's Drew. This is Modern Tarot. If you like the content, please like, share, or subscribe. It means I can continue to do this for free for you. If you want a personal reading, you can reach out at moderntarot.net or browse the YouTube Modern Tarot store, and I'll do my best to help you. But Sag, in the meantime, take it easy. All right. You can travel, but maybe you're just a little bit blocked, maybe financially for some of you guys. And, those of you with overseas potential lovers, keep the contact going, and, hopefully that might work out a bit later on down the line. So Sagittarius, take it easy, and I'll see you back here for the mid-month readings. Bye now.